What's good, YouTube? So today's gonna be the last day. There you go. Today's my last day at Dallas with Amanda. So going back home to Houston tomorrow. Finally, miss our bed. We've been in an inflatable for a bit now, but I got used to it already. It's just I want to sleep in my own bed, my own comfy bed. But yeah, today unfortunately I won't be able to go to Absolute Recomp, so we'll have to go to the apartment gym that Vivian lives in. It's pretty nice apartment gym, so definitely be able to get a lot done. Today, honestly, is gonna be kind of like a wing it, upper body. Kind of want to blast my arms today, so we'll be enjoying that pump. Yeah. So yeah, really excited to work out. Done with my work day today as well, so don't have to worry about that. Got a long trip tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so long trip tomorrow. Get home, probably go back to the Alpha Land, and then I have a Wednesday and Thursday off, so that'll be nice. And yeah, I was having a bit of some audio issues in my last YouTube video, in which I don't know, I sounded distorted, whether it was the actual music in the gym or my mic's being stupid, but I think I did some settings here where the audio was very high on my camera, so I kind of lowered it. Maybe it was too sensitive, the mic reading, so it was like causing a lot of distortions. So I lowered it a bit. Hopefully it's not too bad now. We out here in the gym. It's 3:39. Check it out. Pretty nice gym. You got your cable stacks. Some kettlebells, little punching bag, Stairmaster, manual, treadmill. Actually got a bench here and a squat rack, which is cool. Another mini bench, some dumbbells, some barbells, and upstairs is just straight treadmills and ellipticals. Also, you got a little yoga room in that corner too, which is dope. Then we got some leg machines. You got curl and extension combo, some leg press, chest machine, pull down and rows, sorry. But yeah, honestly, pretty good setup. I like it. I can get a lot done here, honestly. Shit, I can even hit lunges on this turf for a good leg day. Yeah, pretty sick, honestly. Like, one thing that I love, or I need in a gym, is I need bands. We need bands to always warm up our damn shoulders, especially my rotator cuffs. Any workout, even a leg day, I like to do this, and this gym doesn't have it. Just fine. Many gyms actually don't have it, so, you know, can't hold it against them, but we gotta get creative sometimes. You know, the engineer in me, once I see a clip, you know, boom. But these, if you got good bands, are an amazing way to really warm up your shoulders. This is how I've kind of built bulletproof shoulders, really. Do a couple of rounds of these, and then also circles, back and forth. Open up those shoulders, warm up those cuffs. Then I also like to do external rotations. Boom, boom, boom. Once we got our shoulders rolled and warmed up a little bit, I like to kind of just start off with some push-ups. Nothing crazy. Try to do about 50 to 70 push-ups. Can't do them all at once, so do them about 20 at a time, 25, whatever I can get for now. $30. About 30 more. These days, I've been really preferring to do more of a, bar action for my tricep extension. So instead of doing it with rope, I feel like I can get a better activation now with my bars, especially if it's a curved bar. I can do a little bit of, you know, close grip, wide grip, and even reverse grip. So yeah, I can load a lot here and feel it a bit. Pretty fun workout. The key to getting a good tricep extension is really I'm break it down very simply, simple as I can. Is pull back, get those lats kind of activated for a second. Just to pull your elbow back as far as possible. Chest up, kind of have the bend in your hips. And when you come in and tricep down, you almost want to have your arms pointing the other way, forward in front of you at an angle. This allows you to really get that activation you need in the tricep and keeping your elbow as far back as possible. Remember, when you're doing tricep extensions, you are not moving your elbow at all. By doing that, you're able to like really get that stretch that you need on your tricep at the top. So you see, fully stretched out here, and then boom, contract. Fully stretched, boom, contract. Pretty easy. But again, it's about doing what feels right for you. Other people like ropes, they're all right too. But I'm not gonna break the anatomy down for you. So this is like real dumb setting on the camera. It's called SNQ. It's just, it shoots in slow motion, and then like the little buttons on top. And sometimes I accidentally click it and I'll end up recording in slow motion. And the best part is you can't really fix it either. Once you start recording in slow motion, it records without audio. It doesn't record anything. It doesn't pick anything up from the mic. So I end up just wasting the video. So I did one talking about biceps, and thought I did pretty well with the speaking, considering that's what I'm trying to practice, a little bit more of speaking. And I messed up. And I didn't get it. As I was saying, I've been focusing a little bit more on trying to do a bit more barbell for biceps. Biceps are by far my weakest body part, second to back, or second is back. But my biceps are real weak. For the most part, a lot of people can lift a lot more weight than me in biceps. My biceps are decently shaped, but I feel like they definitely can have a bit more size. So they've been slacking a little bit. But I think that one big thing that I've been trying to incorporate is just really loading in terms of weight, my biceps. And so most people that I know that like have pretty large biceps are pretty strong. I don't think I'm that strong, so I've been trying to put myself outside the comfort zone, do a little bit more barbell workout as compared to like dumbbells that I usually do. And of course, volume and hypertrophy is key for bodybuilding, but just doing something a little different and trying to get more strength. I think that'll be key. Sometimes you just gotta try different things and see what works for you. So, especially for biceps where I really slack a bit, just gotta do that differently and see what happens there, so. This one's also one of my other favorites. So instead of like using a bar, I like to just isolate sometimes, do one tricep at a time. It's just for the sake of balance and building equal strength on each arm. But I definitely feel a good, that one's heavy. Good squeeze on these, very good contraction and good mind to muscle. Similar to the kind of how I was explaining bar, I like to take this movement out towards the outside. So keep my elbow close as always and pull out. This one you're gonna have to go pretty light on, but squeeze is very nice. I almost like to have my outside of my fist facing outwards. Really helps with this. And then same on the other side. All right, shout out Bayesian curls now. One of my new favorite types of curls. This isn't the right setup, honestly, for this cable sack. You kind of want the other one where it's kind of pointing towards you. The one that you can kind of turn the Y direction. But yeah, you can still kind of get something here. The key of this one's kind of almost like an inclined inclined hammer curls or incline curls in general is that you drop your shoulders back. That way you don't use any shoulders for these types of curls. But you feel such a great burn just because of the stretch on the bicep and also just lengthened arm. So try to go light on these, focus on the squeeze, just like that. And when you do it right, man, the burn on these is amazing. That's good. I wasn't gonna hit chest, but I kind of just wanted to try a little bit of this incline. This is interesting. This is chest press, incline press, and shoulder press. And I guess you could she's got 3 adjustments here. So obviously I'm gonna do incline because that's what I enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't know why there's 2 different handles, but let me try this one instead. Actually, let me just try the bottom. Never mind. These machines throw back to little health center gym where I started working out. Life Fitness. I think this is what like LA Fitness has, to be honest. But you can get a lot of work done on these. It's just not the best for certain hypertrophy. For example, one big thing is that these like go outwards. And sometimes you would like, me personally, I prefer a chest machine that allows my squeeze to go here, my concentric to go inwards instead of outwards. Allows for better chest squeeze, but whatever. Still can get a good squeeze and pump on this though. Of course, you already know, I always gotta spam some lateral raises wherever I am. Although it wasn't gonna be a lat shoulder day, but we're still gonna do some. This movement is what really made me fall in love with shoulders. Don't get me wrong, shoulder press is still fun, but man, when you master the art of lateral raises and you stop feeling it in your traps, the feeling is crazy. Highly recommend if you want big shoulders to really spam lateral raises. And honestly, if you want a good physique and you don't want to do anything crazy, just get big shoulders. Big shoulders, nice legs, build an X-frame. One of my favorites that I like to do, similar to the Bayesian curls, just get an incline bench and just do hammer curls. By keeping your shoulders back, you prevent from using any shoulder movement, any shoulder contraction, and really just focus on the bicep. And with a full stretch bicep here at the bottom, you already know you're gonna get a lot of growth from these. One big thing that I've been trying to incorporate more into my bodybuilding journey and my growth is really taking my reps slow, tempo. So really focusing on holding at the top. I'm a very impatient lifter, so holding at the top is something that I don't like to do, but gotta do some stuff that make you uncomfortable, right, to grow, so. And you could do these with a regular curl, supinated curl, but just for now, hammer curls will do the trick.
It was just 2 lovers sitting in a gal, listening to blonde, falling for each other. Pink and orange sky, feeling super traditional, down the clever.
Just finished doing my workout. Just finished cardio. It was a pretty nice home gym, honestly, apartment gym. Do I think apartment gyms are worth it? Yeah, if you got a good set, if you got dumbbells going up to like minimum 60, I'd say, depending on your level of expertise in the gym, but as a man, if you're in the 60s dumbbells, you could do a lot already. It took me 5 years to ever try to need more than that, honestly. And ego lifting aside, you don't need that much. But for example, a gym like what I just showed y'all, more than enough to build. For the first 2 years learning, shit, I could even use it for a good amount of time until I would need more. But to build your dream physique, you don't need that much. Keeping it simple is best. And quite frankly, if you're tight on budget, tight on money, you can get it done. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to today's video. And catch y'all on the next one. Please drop a like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment, man. Whatever you want. Any constructive criticism, please drop it down below. See y'all. 9, 5, 6.